Hello, Jason from JMP Construction. This is Joel from JND SEO. Jason, we talked earlier on the phone briefly. I told you I'd send you this video over. I just want to show you 3 ways you can beat your competition online. At the end of the video, I don't want to waste your time. At the end of the video, if you're interested in hearing more, let's set up a phone call. If not, no big deal. Take the tips I give you, and you guys could apply them to your site also. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about today is content. So I'm on your homepage, as you can see. Just kind of scrolling down, I got some pictures of jobs you've done, all your services listed. You got some nice content under there, which is great. And let's see, we got licenses, credentials, we got some videos, and at the bottom we have your contact info. So one thing I would recommend is having more content on your homepage. Ideally, you want to have over 1,000 words. The reason for that is twofold. One, it helps you with your Google ranking and for people finding you on searches. Number 2, the more words you have, the more keywords you can put in, or key phrases, such as roofing Leominster MA. And this is what a new customer is going to put in. They don't know of a roofing company in Leominster, so they're doing a search to find one, right? And you want to be found for that. First thing you're going to find is these ads up here. Everybody kind of knows about ads, but these are the new Google guaranteed. They put them above the old ads because they're better. And you're going to get results for people who are actually looking now, not in the future. After that, you're going to find this little map section. This is what they also call GMB, or Google My Business. And what this is the top 3 companies show up in this little preview screen. And this is all based on citations. Citations are when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed into a directory site. And these are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to go ahead and find the organic section. This is where you're going to find the kind of answers to the question you put in, right? Roofing Leominster MA. So this is where the companies show up with their websites. Also, you're going to get directories. Number 1, we're going to have the Better Business Bureau if we were ranking this term. Number 2, Yelp. Number 3, Home Advisor. Number 4, Royal Roofing. Number 5 is Universal JSMA. So Google doesn't just put these in here randomly. This is all based on a formula they use. One of those pieces of the formula is the content that we talked about. Another one is citations. And then we'll talk about the third one, which is going to be backlinks. I put your website into Ahrefs here. It's a program we use to analyze your site. I do see you have a header here, which is really good. This is a way, if you don't have this, you can get your name in one more time. Or you can put more keywords in. If you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever gets the most votes is going to get the most attention, the most views, the most traffic. So right now we're seeing you guys have a trust in the area of 9, and the power behind your site is actually a 0. So we don't have really any power behind it. Referring domains are just websites online that have links in them that send people to your page. So there's 11 referring domains right now, and those are sending 53 links back to your page. You guys have 11 keywords that you can be found for in Google searches currently on your page. This is like what we put into Google, roofing Leominster MA as an example, just like that. These are what really do drive the traffic to your site. The problem that we're seeing right here is that you guys aren't getting any traffic to your site. So this is on a monthly number here, so this is really like an average. And you guys right now are averaging 0 visitors to your site. So what we can actually do is click your keywords and go ahead and take a look at what's going on with that. First thing we find is your company name, which is a really good thing. This is people who are searching for you by name. It's going to be your repeat customers or potentially referrals. Maybe they saw a sign, maybe a neighbor said, oh, JMP did my roof, right? So they look you up into Google. 80 people do search this every single month. The problem we're seeing and why you guys aren't getting those 80 is because you're ranked number 36. So there's 10 results per page. So there's 10 on that first search we did as well. So this is going to put you guys in the middle of the 4th page, right? So you do want to have, obviously, your own name. That's going to, like I said, your repeat referral. But you also want to bring in new customers, right? So then searches like what we put in ours. Roofing Leominster MA right here. 30 people do search this every single month. You guys, for this one, though, are ranked number 43. So what's happening here is you're just basically, you're a little bit between the top and the middle of the 5th page on this one. So unfortunately, people just aren't finding you. They're not scrolling to page 5, right? You think about how our society, they want to be immediately find the results, right? They don't really go past page 1, honestly. So that's why you have to be on page 1, top 10, for all of your best searches, all the ones that bring in the most traffic. After that, we have Leominster Weather MA, not quite as helpful for you guys, unfortunately. You really want the ones that have to do with roofing services you offer. So even this one, not as good. If it was roofing Leominster, Massachusetts, that would be great. All right, so what I want to do next is I'm going to give you a comparison. I'm going to look at Royal Roofing, who's ranked like #1 in Leominster right now for what we put in. So you see the same thing, Royal Roofing at the top, which is good. You don't really need to put the home there. They have a little bit more power behind their site with a 3.3, 37 referring domains, sending them back 81 links to their page, 400 keywords, 32 visitors to their site. Even that is really low considering they have 402 keywords. And when we take a look, we see part of the problem, right? Rubber roof is their top search here, and they're number 13 for it. Problem is, there's a lot of volume, but the problem with this is that it's a national term. It's not specific to Massachusetts. It's not specific to New England. It's not specific to Leominster, right? So the problem is people from all over the U.S. are searching this. That's why there's huge volume. But the other thing is it's not what we call a buyer intent word, right? Just because someone searches rubber roof doesn't mean they want one. Just like this question, what is rubber roofing? Doesn't mean somebody's going to get one just because they asked this question. So these top 3 aren't very helpful, to be honest with you. Here's their name, Royal Roofing. 600 people do search it. They're 16 for that, so not that great. They should be in the top 10. But they do have this one here, Roofing Leominster MA. 30 people do search it, and they're top 3 for that. So that is going to give them some good results. So we do see that some of the numbers that they are getting, they're not really the best ones. They're probably getting about 30, a little bit more than that just on these top 2 here. 40 if you count the top 3. And they're not really the best of terms. So even though sometimes the numbers are a little deceiving. All right, guys, that's just a little bit about content, backlinks, and citations. Would love to talk more. If you guys do want to hear more, let's set up a time to talk. Thank you for watching. Only thing I do ask from all this is just a little feedback. Just let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.